So, yeah. Cardboard, scissors. If you have harm OCD, all the better. Uh, Hold your scissors up to your partner's throat or your cat's tail or something. Anyway, I rolled it today, and the one it landed on is do something incompletely. That is something I have a very hard time with, to the point where, either I won't start something if I know I'm not going to be able to do it completely and absolutely finish the job, or if I do something and it feels incomplete for whatever reason, it doesn't feel quite right, I'll do it over and over and over. So today, landing on that, I put eyeliner on one eye and not the other. Some of the other ones I'll just share for the sake of you getting to know me a bit more, the things that are sort of my deepest triggering fears. There's that one. There's do something you're not prepared for or don't feel equipped for. And a similar sense of paralysis sets in because I don't feel equipped or prepared for anything, really, because there's always more you can do to prepare yourself. There's always some way you can make it better, some additional research you can do so that you're better informed. But if you just keep thinking about that kind of stuff, you'll never do anything. So I'm doing actually this one today too in making this video. Remind yourself of the perils of something you're unsure about. So for me, that's gonna be like thinking about myself and something that I am feeling super uncertain about in terms of my inherent being, my values or whatever. So I, for instance, have struggled with homosexual OCD in the past, and that is something that targets my values because I am married to a man and I want to make sure that I have not unwittingly lied to him about my sexual preference. So that's something that has come up more recently again. And so let's say this lands this face up tomorrow, I will be spending all tomorrow reminding myself that I cannot be sure that I am not lying to him and myself, and that I may very well end up ruining both our lives and hurting him a lot. And that's gonna suck. Misrepresent yourself is another one. So scrupulosity OCD comes into play here a lot, where for me it's not, I wasn't raised religiously, so it's not fear of, being judged by God or going to hell, but rather just like, I don't even know, judging myself, I suppose, to the point where I feel incredible anxiety if I even unwittingly lie to someone about something, and always feel this compulsive urge to correct myself when I've accidentally lied about something, even the tiniest things. Let's see. Stay ignorant. So again, sort of in line with the like, do something you don't feel prepared or equipped for. If there are any moments where I feel like I really need to learn more about this thing so that I'm, not being stupid about it, or I can speak about it as intelligently as possible, not necessarily for the sake of appearing in any particular way, but for my own sake, so that I know everything there is to know about this thing. And needless to say, the more you learn, the more you know how much you don't know, and so that leads you to learn about that new thing, which leads you to realize that there are 10 things surrounding that new thing that you don't know completely, and it just never ends, and you don't do anything with your life. And then the last one for me is upset your sleep routine, because that's something I still really need to work on, and I've been making a lot of progress with it, but I don't want to get lazy. So every time that lands face up, I will be interrupting something that I feel is really necessary to me getting a good night's sleep. Yeah, so that's my intro. All of this has been terrible, and you really should not put this out into the world. You're definitely not ready for that. You should totally do this over and over until you are able to speak clearly and concisely. And yeah, it's just, this is a freaking mess, an absolute disaster. Do not post this online. Post it.